Hi, my name is Tiffy and I am an independent Color Street stylist. I just did my nails and with one of our beautiful spring summer shades for 2022, and I decided that I wanted to show you guys, for those of you that have never ever seen the clear as day, it is just that, it is clear. You get, instead of one pack, it has instructions on the back. You use it the exact same way you would any of the other strips that are for your nails. They're double-ended, they're just clear. So I did want to say it comes with 2 sets instead of 1, which, you know, I absolutely love that Color Street does that for us. And you get a file if you so need it, and you also get a prep pad. Some people are not allowed to wear color on their nails at maybe their place of employment. This is a great option if you just want to add some protection to your nail. Personally, I don't like to have naked nails because my nails have always broke whenever you get 2 sets, see? And then the other one you can use for whatever. You can use it for French, and it's sealed already, so you don't have to worry, you know? If I don't use nail polish, my nails break. And they always have been like that. Always. It's very, it's quite frustrating. Let's put it that way. And it's very frustrating, especially when you're trying to grow out your nails. So I have found that this, whenever even if I'm not gonna do my nails with a color, or if I can't, or I'm unable to, doing my nails with just adding this clear overlay, you would not believe it does make a difference in sturdy. Even if you use, I mean, those of you, if you even use like clear polish, if you've used clear polish in the past, right? It's just nail polish, that's all this is, you know? But it really does extend the life of your manicure by adding this. It protects it, keeps it from chipping. A lot of people go, oh, I just use a regular top coat. I'm like, if you have not used this method yet, you have got to try it. I was like, oh, I get that. That just seems pointless or silly. And I started using it, and I was like, I am never gonna go back to not using 2 layers. I used to use, when my nails were like really short, I would use 2 layers of the same color, you know, of the same shade. So I would have done like this, and then I would have taken the other side of the nail strip. So these are double-ended. So what you can do is, if your nails are short enough, I'll show you if you've never seen this before. When I say double, you know, double up the same color. So just pretend like this is like a pink or a red or something. You know, you use this side. And then what you do is you be very careful, and you have to, usually you have to like cut it instead of do this. You know, you can cut it and then use this side for this nail, right? I don't do that anymore. To me, I just find it to be better for me to do it that way. But if you have short nails, and you can get a double use out of each strip, oh, you're gonna have so many awesome leftovers that you could do all kinds of different mixed manis with. And because you get 16 of these little guys, every single, well, I guess with if you get the clear as day, you're gonna get, you know, more than 16. You get 2 whole sets. So what is that, 32? 20? Yeah. So anyway, look at that. Anyway, so I really like it, and then I just let it cure like that. But if you like to do the double, since my nails are too long now, what I do is I do 2 strips, meaning I do the color. I only do this for my nails, not my toes. For for my fingers. I'll do clear as day normally. Sometimes I'll, like, let's say this didn't have the glitter on it. I was like, oh, maybe I'll do a glitter. Which, by the way, they nailed this set with the glitter, choice of glitter that they did. It is amazingly gorgeous. That's my opinion, but I'm not wrong. I am not wrong here. This is amazingly gorgeous. To me, it is. But, like, let's say you're trying to grow your nails out, or you work in an establishment where you're not allowed to have color on your nails, or you just have a problem with your nails breaking all the time. This is great. These clear as day strips are great. Also, like, let's say you have like some leftover, right? Some leftover, like, little things like this. Or let's say you don't even have leftover. Let's say you get a color and you go, oh, that'd be so pretty, but I'd like to do that as a French. Honey, you take this, you take your color, you put it on your nail, and then this is the clear for your French, you know? So you can literally turn any of them into French, because I know there's so many of us out there that really like the French. There aren't a lot of sets, but Color Street is adding a lot more. You know, we have the core collection of what I would call French, but then there's also, like, when they have the little limited edition, we've had several French come out with that also this year, which I absolutely love. So I didn't want to do this with the, or if you're wondering why, I didn't want to do this with a regular video, just in case, you know, you have already seen me do this before. You probably don't want to sit there and watch me demonstrate the clear as day every single time I do a manicure video. But this is just if you want to see the clear as day going over the top of a color. It is just, I recommend getting it. Also, if you don't want to, like, let's say, spend the money on it, right? Like, let's say, hey, it seems kind of neat, but I don't know if that's for me. I don't know if I want to put the money in. I don't know if I want to spend money on a clear set. Well, if you're in my VIP and you play any of the games, or you put up nail fees with maybe some of the other Color Street colors that you have, or let's say you have some accent nails and you want to get those in there. Maybe you have traditional polish that you pair with your accent nail and you want to get into that nail fee contest, or you want to do a game night and participate for a prize for that, and you win, and let's say the prize is a free set of nails that you get to choose the shade, you can say, oh, I'd like to get the clear as day, you know, and that way you try it. It's a try for free. Try it for free. You know, it's a great way. So if you guys are on a budget and you do like playing games and you are in my group, go on ahead and go in there, because there's always a prize. All you got to do is participate and you can win free stuff. Sometimes it's cuticle oil, sometimes it's free nail sets, sometimes it's, I don't know, you know, there's all kinds of stuff that I have done. I did a manicure kit. It's all kinds of stuff that I do. It's all for fun and games. And I genuinely love sharing, you guys, love sharing this product with people. So it really gives me a lot of joy to watch somebody, especially for the very first time, use it and go, oh my gosh, this is amazing. You know? Because that's what I did. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a game changer right here. This is a game changer. I mean, also, I mean, you see what I'm doing with all this stuff? If this was wet, oh my gosh, could you imagine the mess? Could you imagine the mess? Now, you don't want to do things like go swimming, rub lotions and oils on your hands. You don't want to do things where you're washing your hands, like cooking dinner or doing laundry or anything like that, or you're going to be getting your hands wet or with oils or anything like that on it. You don't want to do that. So you do want to let it cure. So I recommend always, if you don't want to do things like go to the beach right afterwards or go get in the pool, okay? Because sunscreens and all that, that's not going to be ideal. So what I tend to tell people, and I do this myself, is don't do any of those things. Just relax afterwards, you know, or do it before bed. You will not get those little sheet tracks all over your nails because this is dry polish. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, that's what I do. You could do it right before bed. And then that way when you wake up, your nails are all cured and gorgeous. And you take some pictures for the group. Be looking snazzy when you wake up. Also, I want to just say this too. If you're going to apply this, because sometimes people go, oh, it didn't stick. You know, you want to make sure your hands are clean and dry. So like, let's say you take a nice warm shower and you're out. You want to let your nail beds be completely dry before you start applying this stuff. You don't want to just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this while I do my beauty skin, you know, my skin beauty routine. I would not recommend doing that because it's not going to work out in the way that you think that it will. People, I have learned this from experience, okay? Because sometimes they didn't follow the rules or the recommendations of the product, and you don't want to waste your time doing your nails, you know, only to have it get messed up because, you know, you didn't follow the rules. Just let me do all that for you, and then I'll tell you this is not ideal from experience, people, right? You don't want to go through the trouble of doing all this and then just was something curled? No, it just wasn't pressed down, right? Okay. I was like, why is it not going down? Wasn't pressed. Okay. So now we let it cure. And then I will, tomorrow morning, put a top coat on. I will be using this top coat this week. I will probably do 2 coats. Put a coat on, let it dry, put another coat on. Unless I don't think it needs 2 coats. But I generally like doing 2 coats of every, I like 2. You know, so that's what I'm using this week. All right, everyone. Turned out very pretty. What do you think?